to Slick Talk with Osker D. I'm your host, Osker D. And this is my co-host, Princess Stack.
What's up? What's poppin'? What's good?
Yeah.
I'm in a happy mood.
It's just the two of us today. Shout out to Kenny Man and itsdakid. We weren't able to make it.
We tried.
Well, cut the shit. What's going on with you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I feel like, honestly, it's like little tiny things that if it just ruins my perfect day, I just melt down. And I have to learn how to control that, but I do. I just one little thing can just ruin my sunshine, sparkles, glitter, unicorn world. And I don't know how to take it.
Let me ask you something.
I gotta actually work on that.
You have any vices?
No. What's that mean?
Hmm?
What's vices mean? Like what?
Like, some people smoke cigarettes, some
Oh,
people smoke weed, some people drink.
No, really, no. No.
Absolutely no vice.
I can't really do what I want to do right now, so no. Like, if I could just get a big canvas and get some paint and a bucket and just paint my anger out, I would do that. I used to write, but I don't really want to write because it makes me feel like I need to be in the studio, and I don't feel like I want to do that either. Shopping? I like going to, like, the dollar store or, like, you know, buying a lot of makeup and stuff. But I can't do that either because money goes to the bills. Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't have any vices.
Shout out to my boy, Kashif, Mulberry's finest down in Arkansas.
Do you have any vices other than just your music? Because your music is a vice, right?
No.
No, it's not?
I don't have any vices. A vice is something that, not just an addiction, it's usually something that's harmful. That's an addiction. So
I'd rather not say that on the camera of what that might personally be.
So. I don't have any.
Mind your business. I can't tell nobody.
You can't let little shit just ruin your day though. Like,
because I just want things to be so perfect. So when they're not, I really just dwell on it, and it just turns. What you see now, it turns me dark. Yeah. So right now you see puppy dogs.
So I'm gonna give you some advice.
And then the puppy
right
dog
here
turns into like a morbid person that wants to stay in the house and not go anywhere. And
that's pretty much me every day. What you gotta do is have what it is your expectations are too high. Period. You have to lower them. Like, I've learned to lower my expectations. And it's, no offense to anyone that I know in the world, but my expectations for anyone is at its lowest, because when it's like that, you're always surprised. Think about it.
I think you're right.
If you keep your expectations as low as possible, it's always a pleasant surprise. I have learned over time that I am not raising my expectations for anyone other than myself.
Question. So, like you just said that, do you think that people will start to see that that I've lowered my expectations with them?
No.
Like,
that's a personal thing. That's something between you and you.
So if I just go into work and just assume that it's going to be a shitty day and my expectations are lowered.
No, it's not. It's not assuming that it's going to be a shitty day. It's just not expecting it to be a wonderful day. You never want to go in the negative with it. You want to remain neutral. So it's like, oh, this is just work.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on that.
So I mean, hopefully this place doesn't blow to smithereens. That's it. You
But
know
it
what I'm
might,
saying?
right?
Yeah, just be real about it. Life does that to you.
I guess that's a part of growing up and maturing.
Hell yeah, and people will disappoint you around every turn, especially if you confide in them, if you depend on them anyway. That's why I don't depend on people at all. Not at this point in my life. I don't depend on people because people will let you down every time. And it's not a doomsday attitude. It's just real. Man, like in this industry, I don't even want to talk about the cutthroat. That come with the territory, but it's the flakiness of these people, of people in general.
Yeah. But
like
I don't like talking about the negative so much as to the blessings and the triumphs.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
the positivity.
You don't want to dwell on it, but to be honest, that's what people relate to you more. Think about it.
Yes.
Most people aren't happy.
Yes and no. People
don't generally always want to hear the glitz and glamour because they know damn well it ain't all peaches and cream. It ain't. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say that I'm just full of joy 24/7. I'm not. I find myself being disgusted daily now with just the way people are, the way the world is, and you just got to be honest, not only with yourself, but honest with the people around you. Like, I feel like if people were more direct with what they want or their intentions, the world would be better. Like, it's so many things that's like jacked up that we had to deal with on a daily basis. Look at this whole thing with the little Nike situation. Like,
yeah,
all the big time races are coming out of the
My
woodworks.
favorite meme was the one that has little Cardi B, and it says, "My mama said that if they wasn't burning shoes, they'd be burning crosses."
Yeah, somebody put they burning shoes because they ran out of crosses to burn.
Can't hang us.
To be honest, that doesn't even bother me too much because
it's ridiculous. One, because
he's
already been with them. They've already had him.
Yeah, it's just
they just put out a picture saying, "Hey, look, did you forget?"
And then you got these people that are like,
do your research.
They feel like, well, there's an agenda. There's always an agenda. Think about it. Let's. Of course, we're gonna support the situation because the oppressor is upset. But let's be honest.
Black people buy shoes.
Nike is that company. The people in charge of that company are brilliant. Mm-hmm. What else would they have done? Think about it. Let's keep it real.
But first, it was the
black people buy way more Nike than white folks do.
Yep.
They always have. Like, so them few hillbilly ass crackers this yeah, those are crackers. Those are
yeah,
it's not a generalization. It's
those
are crackers. Ones. Them racist son, that's what a cracker is.
Salty.
Oh, racist bastard.
Salty crackers.
Yeah. They're minute.
They are.
They're a very small percentage. Nobody give a damn if you burning them cheap ass Ross Nikes you got. Them knockoff Nikes.
Do they understand though that
you already paid for them shits?
Yeah. So what is
dumbass?
What's the point? Who is it hurting?
You see the dude burn his feet?
Oh my god.
With his dumb ass?
Yeah. That was a meme, wasn't it? It was like a video.
He should have burned his feet. It should have burnt all the way up to his nuts.
No, he's right.
Sorry, piece of shit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, and it started off, actually, Serena was first.
Yeah, with that telling her she couldn't wear that suit, the cat suit. What's wrong with that cat suit? What, because it's showing off that great figure she has?
What? That she's worked so hard for? What?
Playing against them flat booty ass women. Sorry. It don't matter what she wear, you gonna still see that shape.
You gonna see that donkey.
What you gonna tell her? She gotta get an ass reduction or something?
The badonkadonk.
You can't get that ass is sponsored by Nike. We gotta get that cut down.
Just do it.
I have to liquidate your ass. Y'all don't get all the way the fuck up out of here.
I like that. You gotta say that more often. Say it again. One more time, please. It's gonna make my day.
Fuckity fuck. I'm out of here.
You better get the fuckity fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
We usually don't say that word, but it's fun. Fuckity fuck.
Yeah. I'm feeling a certain type of way today, so I get to say it. Look. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the shits.
What's the shits? What's going on?
I definitely want to talk about this.
What is
this
it?
Beef.
What is it?
The MGK and Eminem beef.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I want to say.
I'm listening. Because I think it's silly.
Beef is always silly.
No.
But I mean, it's good for the culture. Okay, whatever.
Culture vultures.
Whatever.
That's what they call it on there.
I'm for minding my business and just not writing records about the next motherfucker because I'll fight. That's the thing about it. I don't do all that. I want to fight you. Let's do it. Nike.
Nike?
Yeah, let's do it. That's the same.
That's what you meant.
So,
got it.
Eminem dissed him first.
Okay.
In his album that he dropped, this little secret album. I haven't heard it. I've heard reviews. The thing about me is I've never really been the biggest Eminem fanatic. I've always respected him and what he was capable of. I think he's one of the greatest rappers to do it. And as far as the skill of rapping, not the overall. Like, I wouldn't rank him top 50 if anything beyond just the skill of rapping. Style, of course, he's at the top with that.
But you just said all the positive stuff. So what's the negative about it?
No.
You just don't like him?
No. You don't understand. You have to understand what I mean by that. There are different things that makes a rapper so great.
Honestly, yes, I agree.
It's something that Eminem has always lacked to me, and that's content, like relation. Like, I've never heard anything that he's rapped that I was like, oh shit, I feel that too. I don't feel that. I don't want to kill my mom. I don't have a baby mama that's crazy and I want to kill her. Even if I did, I don't think I'd want to put acid between her legs and shit like that. That's just some weirdo shit. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
And that's all we've heard.
Hold on.
That's all we've heard over all these years.
You have some lyrics.
No. I have a song. I have a video. Yes. But it's different. It's an emotion as well.
But
this motherfucker here really wants these people to die.
Well, somebody would think that that's their feelings in those videos.
I just can't relate to him, though. I just can't.
Okay.
Like, how long are you going to talk about these people? How many goddamn times have I had to hear about Haley? And Martha? Whoever, I'm just saying, like, it's old. It's old. And like I said, he's one of the best to rap, skill-wise. But as far as relating, you can't tell me, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me Eminem is better than Scarface.
No.
I can definitely relate more to Scarface. I know what the ghetto is like. Eminem ain't been in no ghetto. You know, he ain't talk about it.
It's been in the
The
trailer
shit
park.
he talks about is trailer park shit. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm sorry. Regardless, that means nothing. That dude has been hoisted up and arguably the best to ever do it to a lot of people. And that's cool if they feel like that. That's their opinion. They're entitled to it. So he dissed the young boy, MGK. And MGK was like, you know what? Yeah, he dissed me. He dissed so-and-so. And he dissed the Migos. He dissed damn near everybody, Drake, all of them. And nobody's retaliated because they're afraid of Eminem.
I heard other people.
And, okay, the MGK was like, fuck that. I'm going to show you what I'm made of since you want to pop shit, homeboy. So MGK dropped that video and that song, and that shit is fire. I'm talking about, I heard it and I was like, wow. I wasn't surprised because let's not forget, man, anybody that hadn't been living under a rock for the last 10 years would know that, I mean, he ain't been around that long, but.
Yeah.
10?
Maybe.
Nah.
The time goes really by really fast.
Yeah, but I don't think it's been 10 years. Hey, nah, ain't no way.
Maybe not 10.
Nah. But MGK can rap like a some gun. He been a tight ass rapper. Like, and people, what kills me about a lot of people, spectators, is when they get delusional about a situation like that. Oh, he's a nobody. Oh, he's a nobody talking about Eminem. He's gonna get killed. Man, MGK is not a nobody. Get the hell out of here. Dude is known worldwide, globally.
Yeah.
MGK is very, very popular. He's just not popular to the hood. But white folks love MGK. Don't get it twisted.
I think maybe.
No, I'm talking about he ain't popular like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. Before this shit, you ain't really heard nothing about him like that. He's not like constantly in the limelight. He moves a different way. He tours
like
all the time.
If you're comparing the two, I feel like he's been with us fighting in the gym more than Eminem's been with us fighting in the gym.
Exactly. That's
exactly.
I relate more to MGK than I do Eminem. A lot more. Like, I get it. I've heard shit that he sounded like a starving artist trying to make it. Like, Eminem started his career like a joke. I was like, he ain't gonna be around. Hi, my name is. Come on, man. Goofy ass shit. Then he showed us he could really rap. He can rap. But, dude is well known, man. Like, MGK is well known. Like, this is something that somebody that the top guy, Drake, this is something he ain't even done that I can name that MGK did 3 times. MGK has headlined WrestleMania 3 times.
Oh, wow.
He's performed at WrestleMania 3 different times. And got powerbombed through a table on there. Like Kevin Owens. Like, I don't know if people know how big that wrestling shit is, but that WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl. Like, that's major. Like, and if you look, they only have certain type of artists perform there. And you ain't gonna be no rapidy rap ass dude performing at I've noticed that for the past 10 years, all you've gotten at WrestleMania is MGK, Flo Rida, and Pitbull, because they be killing shit globally. that lets you know how big this dude is. Like
their fan base is different.
Yeah, so don't start talking about the man's stature. The dude put out a tight ass song about Eminem. It was cool. It wasn't no fluff. He was straight to the point. I'm talking. He was constantly jabbing this dude in the face. It was dope. It sounded good. It's something that I wanted to hear over and over again, and that's the difference between his diss song and a lot of these new diss songs. And I guess that's what made, like for instance, with the beef with Drake and Meek Mill, that's what made Drake's song resonate so well, and everybody was like, oh, he killed me. Me personally, I don't care for them songs. I didn't think they were good songs. I've heard way better shit from Drake. Like I personally don't like those songs.
Not talking about my move, sorry.
Yeah, I personally don't care for them songs, but I'm entitled to my opinion. That's I don't have to like everything. But yeah, I just
OVO all day. I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on that.
I mean, hey, if you on their payroll, more power to you. that only makes sense if you on their payroll.
No, I'm a fan.
Oh, well, that don't make sense. I mean, you paying them.
I haven't really bought anything.
So they on your payroll, I guess. Huh?
I haven't really bought anything. CD?
Well, you ain't no fan then.
Maybe one CD.
Oh, yeah, you ain't no fan.
No one buys CDs anymore. You just download.
A real fan buys. I'm just saying.
I don't have anything to listen to like on the CD player.
You don't have to buy. You don't have to buy CD. Apple. They don't sell CD no more. No way. Where you gonna go get a CD from?
I don't know. So what are you saying?
You got an iPhone. Go in your iTunes and buy that shit.
That's about it. You can download.
And then the shortcut is the Apple Music. You ain't helping them out with that. You ain't helping them out with that. That's why I don't subscribe to that. You know, fan.
You see how he do me?
I'm just being honest. People be talking about they a fan.
I like Drake.
I'm an artist. I'm an artist, so I know how it is. And
I like Drake on Degrassi.
Yeah, okay. I saw him on there.
Yeah.
You know Drake fan. It's okay. He got enough of them. Because they be at all them concerts.
And I can't afford a ticket.
I know a nigga right now with an OVO hat. A hat. With his light-skinned ass. But,
and I'm poor, so I can't support him.
Sorry. You ain't poor.
I love you, Drake. Our birthdays are around the same time.
Go Drake. Moving on.
Moving on.
I did see a part. Well, they trying to edge this shit on. They trying to see if, because Eminem dissed Joe Budden.
Oh yeah, saw that.
And Joe Budden had something to say about it, and I can't lie, I totally agree with Joe Budden. Joe Budden said, "Look, man, I've been better than you for the last 10 years." He has. Yeah. That's a fact.
Do your research.
He has. Like, and to be honest, man, see, what's sad is how people can't look past the hatred. You can't look enough past your hatred to look at the talent. Like me, for instance, one would be like, "Oh, he hating on Drake." No, I'm not, man. Drake is great. I just didn't like them diss songs. I thought they were weak. I don't know. I think I could have got at Meek Mill better than that.
He's instant.
But see, that's the thing about it. He did it his way. Me, I expected something more aggressive. Mm-hmm. He did it in a, mild, sarcastic way. Which is cool because it sat well with the females, and that's what he appeals to. So he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Fuck what I think. But Joe Budden can really rap. I'm talking about dude tight as hell. They can stop that. They'll try to throw that, "Oh, you had that one hit, pump it up, and then up in the club." No, he didn't. No, he didn't, man. That dude got some tight ass music.
About 15 mixtapes and.
Yeah, Joe Budden can really rap for real. He's a real deal rapper.
Go Google him.
I respect.
Wikipedia shows everything.
I see a lot of people. They be like, "Fuck Joe Budden, he's a hater." He's not a hater because he don't like some shit that he don't like, and he not afraid to say it. That doesn't make you a hater. A hater, we talked about it last week.
I mean,
a hater is somebody who can't admit when they like something and they really do.
One thing to me is you see a lot of the older artists being disrespected by the younger artists, which the older people are going to already say that your stuff, well, unless you have good delivery, unless you have good lyrics and metaphors and all that, and your music sounds decent, they're not going to give you your props, because if it sounds like garbage, they're going to let you know.
Yeah, man, they did it to everybody. It's happened since the beginning of time. Like, this is the thing about it, though. I had a long talk.
I think that over the years, though, it develops into something different, because even the music that
it changes, yeah, but it's like, I'm not going to lie. I have lived through a couple eras, and
I have too.
And this shit is garbage now. Like, this shit is garbage, and
I feel like I have no choice but to listen to it when it's
on
the radio.
You don't. Let me tell you what it is too. It's science.
Yeah.
It's the beat. It's frequency.
Yeah.
People don't even know why they like the shit they listen to now. That shit playing on the radio and on your TV, and you like, oh, I don't even know why I like this, but it makes me want to do these stupid ass dances. Yeah, you ain't listening to shit that dude's saying. You didn't even pay attention to the fact that this dude just said on there.
He just said what?
Fuck your mom. And you should go kill yourself. You didn't even pay attention to them lyrics.
You just heard the beat and was like, this is tight.
But I might get ridiculed for letting people know that I'm niggas' mama's favorite side nigga.
Location, your mom's house.
Yes. That's where I'm always at your mom's house. You saw that, right? You said, yeah, I love that I was able to put that on.
Me and my sister laughed at it. She said, oh my God. Osker D said it at your mom's.
Yeah, I love it because I'm always at your mom's house.
His location on Instagram says your mom's house.
Yeah, I'm always at your mom's house. Putting in work.
Y'all have to excuse me. I'm being real ghetto right now, but my phone died. So my FaceTime Live is gone. You can't really see, but yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, yeah, Joe Budden, if that boy there pull that pad out, he gonna do some work. Let's not get it twisted. This is the thing about it. The only thing, and people like, oh, he about to kill MGK. Oh man, all Eminem gonna do is that same old shit, rapping fast, which he's great at that. Man, I don't want to hear that, man. Like, what he should do is just let it go. Don't even respond. Because Eminem, you ain't got shit to prove, brother. You got nothing to prove.
Right, you got
your... You did what you did. You're a legend.
Medals.
You're a living legend.
Right. You will be up on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, hell no, I'd never compare you to Tupac. Or Biggie. Or Jay-Z, or Nas, or Common, or Mos Def, or Method Man.
But you made your mark on the world.
Yeah, you did what you had to do.
You came, you saw, you conquered, all right.
Yeah. But what I need these disrespectful ass people to do is stop.
They won't. These kids is just disrespectful.
Yo, did you see 6ix9ine? He's taunting Eminem. Now, he better sit his little ass down somewhere.
All they know is social media.
That boy, they're going to end up...
went to how to get beef and how to get
he thinks, you know, because 50 Cent be backing him up and shit, calling him his son. Man, 50 Cent going to get your little ass whooped, man. You going to get your little ass whooped. You better leave people alone.
You better leave people alone.
I'm telling you. Because he into it with Ebro now, talking crazy, and told this dude, he got this thing now where he tells people to give him head with their mom's lips. And Ebro was like, my mom's dead. And he was like, I don't care about your mom being dead. Like, dig her up and let her do it. And disrespectful as I don't know what. Like,
the kids now will fight an elderly person on the bus. So they are going to exactly do.
They know
that.
who to fight though. they gonna fight the elderly one that's crippled. Run up on one of them elderly ones that'll put them hands on your little ass. Just cause they older don't mean they won't box your ass right up out of here. You gonna mess around, run up on the wrong one? I'm trying to tell you.
The times have changed. We're just watching it.
It's the end of the world, man.
It's the end of the world as we've known it.
End of the world as we know it.
Just sit here. I wonder if this is how the other people that are older than me have felt. Just watching everything just crumble.
I'm telling you,
turn to shit.
As you start to age, you start to care more about the world. You start to look at it different. You start to see the youth.
It's really sad.
And then, but you have to be accountable because it's the people before you's fault. They kind of got so caught up in like that 90s era and that bleeding into the new millennium. They kind of lost sight on what they needed to do to help
us
construct like they fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, they was so busy talking about selling dope and moving weight and shit like that until they, that good shit kind of went over our head. It's just the only difference between now and then is when back then that shit sounded good. Now this shit sound like trash. Because they talking about the same stuff. I mean, it was garbage rap back in the day. It was rappers, but...
Listening to Jay-Z before and now listening to Jay-Z now, he's dumbed himself down so he could fit in. And
well, not with 444, though.
No. But
see,
a lot of the songs, yes.
See, this is my thing with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, now, I'm from the South. I'm from Lake Village, Arkansas. And growing up, as far as I know, we wasn't bumping no Jay-Z. We didn't start bumping Jay-Z till Jay-Z started fooling.
Who was one of your big people that you listened to that you remember?
I listened to Tupac.
It was just Tupac?
I mean, it was a lot of people. FaZe, 8-Ball, MJG, Outkast, UGK.
Yeah.
I grew up on that. But yeah, people weren't bumping Jay-Z until Jay-Z worked with UGK. Like right around that time, that was a small move because when I was younger, we kind of felt disrespected by him. He used to, if you listen to some of his music and back in the day, the thing for them New Yorkers, they used to swear that Southern people was slow. Anybody beneath them was just slow as hell. So that we ain't fool with him like that. But he fooled with UGK. His flow was tight. The thing that I noticed about him, his whole career though, is that Jay-Z has always been a Jay-Z took you, if you listen to his music, Jay-Z took you along with him his entire journey, unlike anybody else. Because content-wise,
that is so true.
Yeah, Jay-Z honestly didn't give you any content till 444. Yeah, he told his story coming up, which is cool. But that's why for me, can't compare him. You can't compare him to no Tupac. Somebody like Pac that actually was dropping jewels. Jay-Z just dropped jewels in 444. He wasn't dropping jewels at first. And niggas are trying, he was. No, he wasn't, man. That nigga was talking about his life.
The black one was good, wasn't it? I like that one.
That wasn't jewels, though. That wasn't jewels. That was the black album was more of a, if you really want to know, it was jewels in a way that was.
Yeah, gotta give him his props on that.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm listening.
The newer people wouldn't call it jewels because they'd say it was hating on them because he was talking shit about this new shit. I mean, it was used for somebody like me,
Okay.
which is cool, but
Somebody like
yeah,
me,
his entire journey just wasn't.
Obviously.
But that wasn't his job. He did what he wanted to do. He did it his way. He had shown complete longevity. He is second to who would be the GOAT of longevity. Hey.
He's still doing it.
Exactly.
Old as hell.
Because the GOAT of longevity is LL Cool J. Yeah. That some gun now has stood the test. That dude been through every era. I'm talking about spinning on your back on cardboard to now.
Yeah.
Snoop been around for a long
Snoop.
time.
I was listening to this song yesterday. I was like, "Aw, Uncle Snoop is Uncle Snoop now."
For real.
That's cute.
And dropped the gospel album.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh man, I'm telling you, it needs to be a big ass conference where all of the entertainers of all ages get together and talk. It needs a big ass conference between men and women. I just think it needs to be a big ass conference to get on some common ground, because it's just all. Oh man,
We gotta have a black meeting.
It's disheartening, man. It's disheartening. Like, you see the posts and shit that people be putting up, and then like.
Do you think that would make it better? Do you think
What, a conference?
Do you think that reaching out to people, it would make it better?
I think
we have so much that we have to work on.
I mean, I feel like if we actually sat down and like heard each other out, we could start something that could.
I mean, because we only have so many people that go to the places and speak the peace and all that, and they do what they can, but we ain't got no more, and they old as hell too.
Yeah, but some of these youngsters, man, they got that wisdom, man. I'm gonna tell you one right now. What's his name? Oh, West.
Brain fart.
Huh?
Brain fart.
Yeah. He from the West Coast.
Wiz Khalifa?
No, he young.
Wiz is amazing.
Vince Staples. That dude got a lot of sense, man. That kid there got a lot of sense.
And every now and then, people.
Man, Vince Staples is vicious, man. I like him. I like to watch interviews because he's super duper intelligent and wise. Like, you ain't gonna agree with everything he say. You ain't gonna agree with everything anyone says. That's the thing about it. Nobody knows. Nobody has it all figured out. But together we can. Together we can figure some things out and get better.
Hopefully.
Like,
because
yeah.
if not, we're going down.
We lost. We're gonna be like The Purge last night. That show.
You watched it?
Nah, I'm gonna watch it though. I gotta watch that Bobby Brown shit.
Oh God!
Did you watch
Janet Jackson was doing some things.
Yeah, Bobby was hitting them all back in the day.
And then she was doing some things, but she didn't let Tupac do the things with her. I saw that too.
Yeah, but Tupac wasn't that tight.
Oh. But now, old Bobby Brown, she's gonna let.
Not old Bobby Brown. That was young Bobby Brown. Young Bobby Brown was popping back then.
Okay.
You gotta think about it too. Janet was younger, so you know what I'm saying. She was younger. She was on the come up. By the time she saw Pop, she was Janet Jackson. She wasn't really Janet Jackson when she was messing with Bobby.
Touch me.
She was iconic Janet Jackson, reaching iconic level when she was with Pop. So
the poetic dresses, please.
Yeah. Bobby was the man, though, man. Bobby was the man. Let's not even get it twisted.
He was a character. He had to be wacky and crazy, but people liked that about him.
Yeah, he did his thing. My favorite New Edition member was Johnny Gill, though. It's my favorite. I think because I personally.
That makes a sight.
Yeah, he was the best singer out of all of them, if you ask me.
Yes.
Definitely had the most pipes out of all of them.
I'm going to go home and watch that.
Yeah, he definitely had the most pipes. Yeah, I'm probably check it out. I might watch it tonight. I don't know. It depends on how I feel when I get home.
That's my shot. Oh my God. Me and my mom and my godmom and my sister and my god sister, we stood in their living room and did the whole dance.
Yeah, ain't much of a dancer. I don't dance at all. My big ass 2-step and sit down.
Shout out to Buzz. Shout out to Wes. What's good?
Yeah, so I'm still waiting on my app to be on iOS. Still waiting. We'll see what's happening. Playing a waiting game. Y'all in for a treat, though.
It's going to be good. They're working on the little ticks, that's all.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them to put it out and then a week later they're going to say, oh, there's a complication with this one because iOS is going to update again. They're probably waiting for that.
iOS is something else.
We got to update our phones like every so often. That's ridiculous. But I love my iPhone.
I know I find myself on this show talking a whole lot about my grievances with this business. And it's tough. It's tough. It's tough it's tough wanting this shit. Like sometimes I wish I didn't know.
You wish you didn't want it?
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I didn't. Sometimes I wish I had no talent in this music. I wish I was good at something else, like fixing on cars or some shit like that.
Oh, we got a topic that somebody wanted to talk about, but we have to let him finish, okay?
Yeah, like I really do. Sometimes I wish that I didn't.
But why?
Okay.
Yeah, you have to. You have to explain.
I've been doing this music shit for 20 years. It's a long time. Since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I moved here, you know, off the strength of taking some advice from somebody that was living here that swore that I could come out here. You come out here to DC and you can do some things with that music. Not knowing that unfortunately they didn't know that the music scene is dead here. Has been dead since I got here, and it's still dead. And it's self-inflicted death. And it's something that's not gonna change unless people really
we gotta stop shooting each
evolve.
other and stuff too.
Like, yeah, it's bad. Like, and it's rough because doing this music shit, this entertainment thing, forces you to have to do something that you don't really want to do. Like, depend on others.
Or sell your soul.
Like, I have to depend on others.
They want you to sell your soul.
If my people don't back me up, don't support me, I ain't going nowhere. And that's the truth. Like, and it's messed up because people.
There's so many great rappers like and singers like that though.
Yeah.
And it's because they haven't sold their soul.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you should, but that is what they do. They sell their soul.
I can't even lie to you. I don't even know how to sell my soul. Shit. I wouldn't mind being able to turn that down. Like, I mean, I done got some little Illuminati messages, but that shit is fake.
Maybe. We don't know. We don't know if it's fake yet.
But it's rough, man. It's rough. It's rough because I came up in an era where somebody like me could go to New York and just go to Times Square. I could go to Times Square and just bust out singing And shit, somebody, I get a deal right there on the spot. Like somebody will be like, "Oh shit, who's that? Come here, son. You ever heard of Bad Boy Records or blah blah? You know, whatever. You know, and they be like, yo, we can do something with you, and you get a deal. Might not be a good deal, but you get a deal, and you'd be known at least.
Right.
Even if you're a one-hit wonder, you get that shot. Now, we've gotten into an era where I could go to Times Square and start singing, and ain't nobody out there for real that's gonna sign you. And even if they are, they waiting to see how many goddamn people gonna pull their cell phones out, record you, and post it, and see how many views that shit gets. That's what they concerned with.
Yep.
They don't give a damn about you having talent, because that shit come a dime a dozen of these people. You wouldn't think that, though, because look at the people that they push down our throats. They don't have a whole lot of talent. Like, they don't. But yeah, it's a different time. It's a digital time now, and like people had to understand that. That's why, we bust our asses out here trying to post things, and hopefully people will share it and you know, give some feedback or whatever. And you have to depend on these people and hope that them views and all that shit goes up. Isn't that? I mean, look at us right now. Like, we're sitting here live on Voxwave and YouTube and Facebook Live. And this is only gonna thrive if people tune in. Right. It's just like television. Mm-hmm. If people ain't watching this shit, it's not gonna last. So it's just like us as artists. If people aren't engaging in us, like, you gotta look at, like, hell, I'm a victim of it. I mean, I'm guilty of it. Mm-hmm. You'll catch me a lot of days with my phone just scrolling through Instagram. Everybody does that shit. They looking to see what's interesting, what looks interesting enough to double click on or click on and listen to or watch. And hopefully you can be one of those to millions of people.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because you damn near had to do something stupid as hell to even be getting noticed. Like, I see so much staged shit now. It's ridiculous. I just saw one, and people are sharing it like it's real. And they really believe that because they want to believe it.
Ooh, which one? Let me guess. Is it the McDonald's one, or is it the one with the girl in the back seat yelling at the mom because she wanted to be in the front seat? No, it's none of those. Oh, which one is it?
It's the one where there's a dude and this girl at an abortion clinic. And this guy, supposed to be the boyfriend, comes in and stops her from getting an abortion.
I saw that. And they were fighting. This little Chinese lady, right?
Okay, huh?
She looked Chinese. She looked Asian.
Yeah. Okay, this is what, when I watched it, I was like, this shit is so staged. Like, they came together and was like, let's do this and go viral. And they did it. Because, did you see that the dude just kept pushing the guy? Mm-hmm. Nobody's gonna throw a punch. This is a fight, ain't it?
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
telling me ain't nobody throwing a punch? If you push me down twice, I'm punching you in your face. If I get back up, I'm punching you in your face. I'm not gonna keep standing there and letting you push me all over trash cans until you. That shit was so staged.
It was fake.
But people are sharing that bullshit and commenting on it and just. I'm talking about, wow, man. That's what you got to do now to be noticed. Mm-hmm. Now, one of them is coming out with a mixtape. One of them is dropping a mixtape. Trust me.
That's funny.
I just ain't with that. I ain't with that stage shit, man. I ain't gonna lie though. It was one point in time where I had gotten so. I had gotten so frustrated with trying to figure out the formula on how to decipher this social media code, because it is a code. It's stuff that you have to do, and it's consistency and timing, and it's technical things that you have to know. Like you can't just post shit and don't hashtag. Fucking up, bad. Like you gonna do that if you're female. A woman can post. She ain't gotta put. She can just put a picture with no words, and get all these views because she pretty or got a nice shape.
Boy.
It's true. It's true. Because you see. I know girls on there now, and I'm like, you do nothing, but you just look nice, and you getting 700 views just like that for one picture, and you're not even a nice person. You're not even a nice person. Like you're a shitty person, but you I don't care. But yeah, I'm telling you, it had gotten so bad for me one time where I was like, man, I'm about to just get somebody to cut a camera on, and I'm gonna start singing and run up and just punch a random nigga in the face and knock his ass out. And that's gonna go viral. And then I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get my viral ass in jail.
That's not good.
No, that's not good at all, man.
I do like the kids that are all on Nick Cannon show.
Yeah, they cool. I mean, they was smart, man. You got to do what you got to do to get that paper.
But he's cool too because he's even recognized.
Yeah, he's giving them a shot. Like, and that's what's up, man. You got to do what you got to do to get where you need to be, as long as you ain't screwing people over.
I'm trying to get Freaky Taste Stay Tatted back up because he was one of the first ones that was going viral. You remember? DC Girls Be Live. Remember that?
I don't remember.
I'm
one of them type of people that don't even. I'm telling you, I'm just now in the loop with that shit now. Like I'm just now.
He be like, "Oh, you from Southeast?"
Yeah, I'm tactical with it, man. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm telling you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I tell you, sometimes I just wish that I get to wishing like I ain't even do this shit, man. I'm telling you. If I could just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wish that I was just regular, the average Joe, that go to work.
I feel you. It's
and
hard
have a family and just not be
hard.
fucked up about none of this shit. Like
it's hard to have talent and not use your talent.
Yeah.
It's hard to have people that want you to use your talent.
Yeah, it's just like being a damn mutant. It's like being an X-Men, one of the X-Men.
You can't
and
be
you
normal.
can't even like use your powers.
You can kind of be normal.
Like
but
you
you're
can
never
fly and shoot shit out your hand, but you can't do that shit in front of people because they don't know how to accept it. Like that shit sucks, man.
It does.
That shit sucks. Like,
and that's why we have this outlet.
Yeah, this helps out a lot.
It does.
Yeah. Y'all seeing the evolution of Osker D. Yeah, shit.
You're born a character. You can't help that.
Man, it's frustrating though to hear from so many people. So many people, man, you should be out there, man. You should be on TV.
It's like, help me.
Man,
help me.
Use that same energy when you on social media and you see my shit, man.
Right.
Run your mouth. Tell somebody something. Like,
call us.
Yeah. Say something. Because I'm just going by what you saying, but what the action at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, man. It's hard.
It's hard out here for PM.
One thing that I am going to say, though, I'm going to say this right now. Hey, man, you're entitled to your opinion, period. But I'm going to need for people, I welcome criticism. constructive criticism. I do not welcome deconstructive. That shit is not good for anyone. Constructive criticism don't mean that you gotta praise me. Constructive criticism could be, well, Oscar, I think you should have hit that note better on that song. That didn't sound good. That's constructive criticism to me. But what I will say is,
not shaming or bashing.
Yeah, I mean, I got tough skin. I'm cool.
I don't.
But don't try to tell me how to do what I do if you aren't successful at it or haven't experienced any level of success in it. You can't do that to people, man. Like, people they love to do that shit, man. Like, you can give an opinion from a spectator's perspective, but don't go technical with me when you don't know technical. You know what I'm saying? I done been in this shit, man. And then, of course, they'll be like, but you been in it this long. And, man, you better ask some of them other artists that are just now getting a break that's been in this shit just as long as me or longer. It takes time. People are fickle. Look how they shit. Yeah, you see how them people turned on Eminem? He was just a rap god. Well, it's about that time.
Is it now?
You got anything you want to say, real quick?
What is Young Buck doing? What?
Fucking trannies.
What's happening? Oh.
He having sex with trannies.
Oh my goodness.
He having sex with trannies.
I just was listening to him and it was just like, you're gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings by doing this.
You ain't gonna hurt nobody's feeling, boy. You bugging them trannies. You like it. You like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Young Buck ready to.
Oh man.
Ready
no. Young Butt likes young
ready
butt.
to butt. He likes young butt.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna give it to y'all like this. There are 3 things in life that you should always listen to: the children, the animals, and Osker D. Ladies, you'll never be first, but you might be next. And fellas, grow y'all asses up, master your women, and some of you know what? Some of you women, grow y'all's ass up too. Your ass is up.
Grow your ass up.
See y'all next week. I'm
Bye,
out of here,
guys.
goddamn. You fired.
Baby, the moment you left me was the very moment I began to wish for your return. Wishing on